Okay. Am I live? I think I'm live. Thank you. Hey. Hey, ladies. I'm live on Facebook for the first, not Facebook, y'all. I was gonna go live on Facebook, but we all know Facebook is down. Okay. So yeah, I do not know if the chat is working. So can someone say hi? How do I? Oh, what am I doing? Okay. Oh, someone said greetings from UK. Hey, girl. Hey. So today I want to talk about love bombing. Usually I go live on Instagram, but obviously Instagram is down, Facebook is down, WhatsApp is down. I'm hearing some crazy conspiracy theories already, y'all. But apparently in the media, they're saying that nothing is wrong, everything is okay, it's just an internal error, blah, blah, blah. And I feel like from my experience, when I hear something in the media, especially if the media is trying to calm you down, and it's a lie, because we all know what the media is about. The media loves to fearmonger. Truth theory. The media loves to fearmonger. Okay, they love to keep us in a state of fear and anxiety all the time. And if the media is coming out and be like, oh, everything is fine, everything is okay, blah blah blah, they're lying. Okay, so word on the street is that Facebook is hacked and all of our information is being sold on some kind of hacker's website. So I do not know if the conspiracy theories are true or if the media is telling the truth, but from because of the reputation of the media, I'm going to lean towards I'm going to lean more towards that they're lying, basically. I feel so strange here on this on this YouTube. So where did the comment go? Oh no. Okay. Well, how do I see the comments? All messages are visible. Okay. The messages are visible. I'm being love bombed by somebody I broke up with a few months ago. When I broke up with him, he crushed me out. He cussed you out. Okay. Call me all types of name. Now he's apologizing and wants me back. Don't go back with him, girl. It's Mercury retrograde, and we all know during Mercury retrograde, our exes love coming back. So by the way, if you're watching this video right now, please like the video. There are 16 of you watching right now. So please like the video. That will help the video do well in the algorithm. But yeah, let's talk about love bombing. So yesterday I made a post on Facebook. There was a couple that posted basically this is how the post went. This guy asked me out on a date yesterday and I said yes, and instead of a regular date, he's flying me out or whatnot, and I'm she said getting flued out and catching feelings or something like that. So I assume, because I do not know who this person is, I assume that this was someone that just got asked out on a date from someone for the first time. And I was like, this sounds like love bombing to me, because a lot of women that have somehow escaped narcissistic abuse, they say that in the beginning of the relationship, it's really amazing. And many of them would even describe being flew out for a date and taken on an expensive, vacation or whatnot. So it turns out that it's not the first date. Apparently, they have been dating for 2 months, but people are mad at me and calling me out, because every time I call stuff out, people get mad at me, call me a hater or whatnot. But at the end of the day, usually I end up being right, and I hate being right. But it happens. Usually when the news come back and everything like that, it turns out that I was right. All right. And yes, it's not the first date, and yes, they're dating, but they've only been dating for 2 months, y'all. And love bombing can last up to 3 months, depending on how depending on the person. Okay. She said, I just speak the truth, girl. Y'all, the last time Facebook was up, they were going off in the comments, y'all. And you all know I don't go back and forth with nobody. Because when I say what I say what I say. And I don't argue with anyone. And ladies, do the same. Like, apply this to your life, y'all. Speak your truth and don't argue, all right? Just don't argue. Speak your truth and don't argue, all right? So, they're in their comments going back and forth. There's this one person like, oh, they are a couple and they've been dated for several months. They've only been dated. They started dating in July. This is literally the first week in October. They need to calm the fuck down, okay? Okay, they dated in July, August, September. Come on. It could be, yes, it could be Mercury retrograde too. But anyways, I digress. Apparently they are a couple, so I'm not talking about them. What I'm talking about is love bombing, and this can apply to anyone. I'm not speaking about them in particular. So you got to look for the signs of love bombing. And you got to understand that it doesn't matter how much money a man has. There are some things that a normal man would not do. All right? A man who doesn't know you and who is just trying to get to know you, he will ask you out for dinner or something like that, you know, so that he will ask you out so that he can have a conversation with you, so that he can get to know you, he can get to feel you out. He's not flying you out on the first date. I'm not saying that that doesn't happen. I'm not saying that a normal guy wouldn't do that. But I mean, you're not dating an athlete or something like that, or a celebrity. You're dating a normal person, all right? And if this guy is flying you out and taking you out on these expensive vacations, and you barely know him, that's love bombing, because you got to think about it this way. One thing I do not like doing is sharing a room and a bathroom with a guy, especially a guy who's not my husband. So usually when they go on these trips with these men, they are not talking about how, you know, the guy is how they have to share the same room with him. They have to wake up and go to sleep next to him and wake up next to him. Ladies, remember to like this video, okay? Put some likes in the video. I'm seeing 26 people watching right now. Like the video, okay? That helps me out a lot, all right? So yeah, back to what I was saying. When you go on a trip with a guy, especially a guy that you're just dating or whatnot, what happens, you may end up having, most likely, and this is most likely the case, you have to share the same room with him, because most guys don't like to book a separate room for a woman unless you request it. And you know, some men are gentlemen and they understand, they will do it for you, all right? A lot of guys, they would want to fly you out, and the minute you say, well, I would need a separate room, I would appreciate it if you would book a separate room for me, they would get upset or ghost you or ask someone else, and then someone else will go on a trip with them. That's how it is, and that's how you know if a guy is serious about you. All right, so normal guys are not flying women out on the first date, on the second date, or on the third date. It takes some time for it to get to that. And usually if you're doing that, you are basically skipping over relationship milestones, okay? There are milestones in relationship that you must meet. And, you know, I wouldn't recommend that you skip those milestones, especially big milestones, okay? The first relationship milestone is the first kiss, okay? That's a milestone in a relationship. The first kiss. The first date is a milestone. The first kiss, the first time you hold hands, okay, up until the first time you have sex, etc. And that takes time. Usually, a lot of people are having sex too early, and you know, if you are having sex too early, and you're letting a guy fly you out too early, and you're allowing a guy to love bomb you and shower you with all this attention and gifts and whatnot too early on in the relationship, and it's just too much, and you're thinking, oh my God, I met the right guy. You got to understand that that's your female ego, all right? Because most guys, normal guys, don't behave like that. And I think we can all agree with that. And I don't see the comments. Are the comments working, you all? Can someone comment or something? Because honestly, I don't, this YouTube thing. Anyways. Okay. Oh, okay, good. They're working. They just disappear, and I guess they're not staying on the screen. All right. Yeah. There's a milestone where you sleep together for the first time, where you sleep over at each other's house at the first time. When you fly out with a guy on the first date and you're staying in the same hotel room with him, what do you think is happening? Okay, you think you're going to just go there and lay next to him and not have sex with him? You think he's going to allow that? You think he's going to be okay with that? I mean, come on, ladies, you've got to be very, very careful. And you got to, you just have to be careful, ladies, because this is how love bombing, this is how they start with the love bombing. And usually the purpose of the love bombing is to keep you on a constant high, so that, you know, when he takes it away, um, you will miss it, you will crave it, you will want it more, and he will be abusing you, devaluing you, and being mean to you. But you know what you're gonna do, you are gonna be in that permanent state of the first time, of the first, that love bombing phase. That love bombing phase is to stay in your mind permanently or for a very, very long time, so that you will overlook all the bad behaviors and all the red flags that's going to come eventually, because the red flags are going to show up. They're just going to be popping up out of nowhere. And because, you know, you are in that state, because he put you in that state of love bombing, I've dealt with that too many times to count. Ooh, child, be careful, girl, be careful. Like, you know, if I meet a guy and he's being really, really nice and being super generous for no reason, wanting to fly me out and booking trips and want to take me out on vacations, like I'm like, hold the fuck up, because I'm not that type of girl. All right. You're gonna book me a separate room. I don't want you up in my face. I don't know who the fuck you are. No, what's wrong with a regular date? Okay, you gotta be careful. And this is the type of stuff that happens all the time. It happens more often than you think it does. All right. And because I mean, is it Sasha? Girl, your comment is gone. Even Sasha is talking about you know, her experience. Sasha said, damn, I feel you. Yeah, you gotta be careful, because I'm very, very suspicious. And it's not because I'm paranoid or anything like that, but from my experience, I'm 42 years old, and from my experience with dating and everything like that, it doesn't work like that. Every relationship that I've had that were meaningful, fulfilling relationship, it never started off that way. My husband never loved bombed me. Our relationship took yes, we got married pretty quickly, but it wasn't crazy. It wasn't like a crazy whirlwind sweep off your feet kind of experience. So if you're feeling like this person is sweeping you off your feet, you gotta step back and ask yourself what the hell is going on, and you know, you gotta pay attention. All right. So love bombing is usually and always happens during the first stages of the relationship. You have to look out for that. Yes, because you've got to be very vigilant, and it's okay to be suspicious, because you know, being a little bit suspicious is healthy. All right, it's self-preservation. All right, because a lot of women are really tied up in their female ego, and they think that, oh my god, this guy worship the ground I walk on. He's giving me all this attention and all these compliments, and this is what I can't with the, you see, when it comes to the compliments, because I'm a Leo, and Leo people love compliments. But the thing is, what most Leo people wouldn't admit is that not all compliments are genuine or real compliments. All right, and I've learned to accept that, because I've learned to be, you know, suspicious in a healthy way, especially if the compliment is not earned. Like if someone is telling me that I'm looking beautiful, oh my god, I'm so beautiful, and I'm sitting up there with a bonnet on, I'm gonna be side eyeing that person, because first of all, what do you want? Okay, that's my attitude. All right, that's how I'm gonna feel about that. First of all, what do you want? When a guy is overboard, when we just met, all I think is, what is he trying to get over me? Yes, and Cassie, that is a very healthy question to ask yourself, because you do not know, men don't behave like that. Normal men don't behave like that, and this is a disconnect when it comes to these narcissists, because they don't understand, because what they're doing, it works. Okay, that's how they get their victims. And women who don't know themselves, are not very confident, or who don't love themselves or whatever, or women who just really strive on validation and attention, they will fall for that. And it's very easy to fall for that. All right, but you know, again, just look out for the love bombing. All right, excessive compliment, he's always available. All right, if a guy is always available and he always has time for you, and he's spending so much time for you in the beginning, ask yourself why. Because honestly, I'm thinking, and just shouldn't you be at work? Like, why do you want to see me every day, all the time? If the relationship is moving too fast, that's another sign. Because sometimes, especially if they don't have a lot of money, they're gonna try to get you, love bomb you with being generous. and try to get you to try to get you to move really, really quickly in the relationship, and try to get you to commit really quickly. So if he's moving too fast, be very careful. If he is taking you out on all these expensive trips and vacations in the first few dates, be very careful. All right, be suspicious. And ladies, if you're being flew out by a guy that you do not know, get your own room. All right, if he's not willing to do that, it means that he doesn't care about your feeling. I don't even sleep in the same bed with my husband. All right, we have separate rooms, and I can't imagine sleeping in the same hotel room with a guy that I barely know, having to get up. He's getting to smell my morning breath. He's getting to see what I look like in the morning. He's getting to see me put on my makeup and get ready. Like, no, I can't do that. That is not going to happen at all. All right, at all. It's not going to happen. So, you know, you should demand that. And it's that simple. If he doesn't want to do that, just don't go. I mean, come on. Some women don't go anywhere, and it shows. All right, because there are women that are acting all giddy and foolish just because they've been flued out. Like, girl, please. These men are using the corporate credit card. They're not even spending their own money, girl. They're not spending their own money. Kristen said that keeps the relationship alive to me. Yes, it does. Because honestly, if it wasn't like this, I feel like me and my husband would have been broken up a long time ago. I'm not even kidding. But anyways, that's another story altogether. But yeah, I forgot what I was saying, y'all. I forgot what I was saying. Oh my god. All right. I'm so not used to this YouTube thing, so I'm sorry. The camera is moving up a little bit. I usually do the Instagram live. Would you say having your own space from your man keeps your air of mystery? Yes, it does. It absolutely does. Oh, good. Where did your comment go? How long have you been married? Next month will be 8 years. It'll be 8 years next month. So, you know, like I miss the Instagram filters because they make my teeth look so white. My teeth is not white. You can see what my teeth look like now. I don't know. I'm trying to get it white. But anyways, having time away from your man allows you to protect your energy. Men are so draining. Yes, they are. Yes, they are. I agree 100%. It can be very draining. And there was a post that you all saw that post on Facebook, which is down right now. Y'all, I'm hearing some crazy stuff in the conspiracy theory world, y'all. I'm hearing that Facebook is have been hacked. As of now, I think if I go on Facebook now, I think it's still not working. Facebook has never been down this long ever before. This is really scary. Okay, like all the posts that I'm seeing is like old posts, nothing's happening, nothing's working. The app's still there. Orchestrated cyber attack. That's what I hear. I'm hearing it because I was in this clubhouse room and I'm hearing it, and they were talking about that, and it's already. But the funny thing is, the news is like, oh, everything is fine. It's just an internal error. Blah blah blah. When the news is reassuring you and not fear mongering you, you should be very suspicious. Took me on one date. Hasn't called in 2 days. How do I respond when he calls? Should I ignore him? How do I make him pay? If he calls in 2 days, you answer and you say, hey, what's up? And have a short conversation with him and get off the phone. Okay, ladies, you shouldn't be sitting around waiting for a guy to call you after a first date. Like, come on. Because this is why you should have a roster. I talk about roster dating. All right? If you don't have a roster to occupy your time, then you go on a date with a guy and you feel like you've connected, then you're gonna be sitting up there thinking like, oh my god, he hasn't called in 2 days, what should I do? If a guy doesn't call in 2 days, I don't give a fuck. Oh, this is YouTube. Okay, I don't care. Yes, thank you. Don't talk to him for more than 2 minutes. You're busy. You don't need to. If he calls, just answer the call. That's fine. If he doesn't, that's fine too. It is okay. It is okay, because at the end of the day, if a guy doesn't call you back, it means that you weren't the one. All right? She said, I have a roster, how to be a challenge. What do you mean, how to be a challenge? Just don't be too available. Just do you, girl. Okay, because let me tell you all something. My platform is not male focused. All right. So, ladies, if you are not signed up to my Patreon, we're gonna talk about this on Thursday on the Patreon. We're gonna talk about the issues with the level up community, the hypergamous community, and you're going to talk about why the community is so male focused, because there's a lot of male focused coaches, male focused messages going on right now. So if you would like to come and be part of that conversation, hit the link in the description. Well, I'll have to put the link in the description after I go live, but you can just click on any one of my videos. You're gonna see the link in my description. Come and sign up to my Patreon, ladies. I get on Patreon twice a week, every week. Okay, I'm very consistent on Patreon. This is why I don't really post a lot on this channel, but I put a lot of energy into my Patreon, and we do get a lot of results from the ladies. I put a lot of energy in the book club as well. All right, if you have a coach or someone that doesn't read, I would be very wary about that, especially if they're not, recommending books or whatnot. I would be very wary about that. All right, so I'm going to address the male focus, male centric issues in this community on Thursday. So come, you all know where to find me. Girl, where did your comment go? Okay, this is why I don't like. Okay, am I the only one that actually likes ghosting? I feel like it's awkward to have the I'm not interested conversation, and it hits the ego. Sometimes, anyway, Rainy said the Patreon meetings are so good. Thank you, they really are. I would love to join your Patreon. I'm new to all of this. Okay, join my Patreon. Get on the Patreon and search the hypergamous mindset. On Patreon, you're gonna find me. Or I'm gonna put a link in the description. If someone could post a link in the comments. I don't know if you could post links in the comments here. But yeah, anyways, we're going to talk about that, because honestly I feel like that is the issue with a lot of women in this community, and this is why we have issues finding results. Because just last week we talked about why we shouldn't pedestalize wealthy people and wealthy men in particular. And all those meetings on Patreons, they are recorded, and they are so that, if you sign up to my Patreon, you get a year and a half worth of content to listen to and binge listen. Maria, the Patreon is a blessing. Joined recently and love it. Thank you. All right. So we talked about that last Thursday on the Patreon about pedestalizing men. When you put someone on a pedestal, all right, you are elevating this person, and this is what creates blocks and resistance on your journey. Because you all know that I approach this hypergamous journey from a holistic point of view. I like to also include the spiritual as well. And right now in the book club we are reading Neville Goddard's work, because let me tell you something, it is always better to learn how to attract instead of chase. Learn how to attract the type of men you want. Attract high value men. Don't chase them. Don't put them on pedestals. So this is where the law of attraction and manifestation comes in, and this is why we talk about all of this stuff on the Patreon. All right. So if you're not joined to the Patreon, you are missing out, and I recommend that you join as soon as you can, because the price is going to go up maybe next month. Oh, yeah. Give me 1 second. All right. Oh, where to find the link? Okay. You can go to my latest video and just click on the link in the description. Click the description and you'll find the link, the Hypergamous Mindset Patreon. Or you can go on Patreon itself and search the Hypergamous Mindset. All right? But I'm going to post a link on this video when this live is done. So, you can stick around and, wait for the link. Wait for me to drop the link in the comments or in the description. But yeah. This is another thing that I like about our little community. We hold ourselves accountable, and I realize that there is definitely a male focus culture in this community, and that has to stop, because honestly the only person that you should really be focused on is yourself, period. No one else. You are the only important person right now. You are the star of your show. It's all about you. Focus on yourself. Go within. The inner work, the shadow work, it takes a lot. It's a lot. We even talked about shadow work on the Patreon as well. Yes, Jessica, we are definitely the prize. I don't care how much money that man has. All right. I keep forgetting that couple, y'all. That couple from that reality show that that's getting a divorce, and she was basically talking. She is basically married to this really really wealthy man, and they've been married for like 20 years. And she recounted her how they first met, and how he asked her out on a date. He asked her out on a date through his secretary, and she was like, "Listen, if he wants to date me, he has to do it the right way, not through his secretary. He has to pick up the phone and call me like a gentleman and ask me out on a date himself." Okay, if any most women would have accepted the date through the secretary, because they're going to think, well, oh my god, this guy's a catch, he has money, blah blah blah. No, the only way for you to stand out is if you are in the position of the prize. You need to put yourself on the pedestal, okay, not them. So I hope that was helpful. Okay, it's Jenny Paulson and John Paulson. That couple is a hot mess. But the story about how she met, and I love that the fact that, you know, she was working retail or whatever. She wasn't wealthy, but she was like, listen, if you want to ask me out on a date, you have to ask me out on a date like a normal person. You got to do it yourself, you know. I don't need you using your secretary to get to me. And I love that. When I read it, I was like, thank you. Okay, this is someone who knows who she is, and she knows what she wants, and she realized that she is a prize. Okay, you gotta embody that energy of being the prize. All right, if you're going on dates and you're feeling nervous or you have fear, okay, this is another thing that we talk about on the Patreon, and how to release the fear. All right, if you are afraid that he's going to lose interest, or afraid that he's not going to call you again, if you're having those feelings and you feel nervous on a date, or you feel fear on a date or whatnot, it just means that you're putting this person on a pedestal. You see him as the prize. It's that simple. It's amazing how she met a billionaire by delivering food to her husband's office. Someone, okay, I didn't know that's how they met, but you know, thank you for sharing that. And thanks for the likes, ladies. Okay, thank you so much for the likes. Just remember to like the video. I appreciate that very much. Okay, so I might have to edit the title on this video as well. But anyway, that's basically what I wanted to come and talk about. You know, just look out for the sign of love bombing. If he's moving too fast, if he's being too nice and too generous, and flying you out, like if it feels like a whirlwind romance and you feel like you're getting swept off your feet, that's how you know. If you're feeling butterflies, because I don't know, if you're over 25, especially if you're over 30 and you're still feeling butterflies, girl, come on. Come on. If a guy's giving you butterflies, run, okay? I love you too early, yes. Oh my god, that's a good one. I forgot about that one, because I don't even think about love that much anyway. But anyways, if a guy's telling you that he loves you too early in the relationship, run. He don't know you. He hasn't even gotten the time to figure out who you are. He hasn't even gotten the time to see any of your bad habits or anything like that. No. He's not in love with you. He's probably in love with the idea of you, or the idea in love, or maybe he has you on this pedestal, because this is what narcissists would do. A narcissist would put you on a pedestal only to topple you over. All right? Feeling butterflies is actually a flight or flight. The comment is gone. Oh my god, where did the comment go? Give me a second. I need to read this comment. Feeling butterflies is actually your fight or flight being activated. Definitely listen to your intuition. That's actually a good point. Thank you, Pink Forever. I appreciate that. Thank you. That's actually a good point. I never thought about it that way. Your fight or flight activated. That's a good one. Hi, Nikita. Yeah, if you're feeling butterflies, just be wary. Be careful. That is I can't tell when was the last time I felt butterflies. That is insane. And if I do, I'm not sticking around. That's some crazy ass shit. Come on, we're not 14. We're not in high school. We're grown, right? Leave that for them kids, y'all. Leave it for those kids, because when you are I heard I didn't have a boyfriend when I was a teenager, but I heard that, you know, if you have a boyfriend as a teen, you think that you're so in love and this person is your entire world. That's what I heard. I heard that's what it feels like. But anyways, um, just look out for the love bombing. All right. These men are crazy, y'all. They're crazy. All right. Just it's better to take your time in a relationship. It's always better, and this is why it's not good to rush. All right. Don't rush into having sex. And I know men. There are a lot of men that expect you to have sex with them by the third date. That is way too soon. I know. I don't care what other people are doing. Honest, and I said this before, that literally the only way to stand out in the dating and marriage market right now is keeping your legs closed. Period. That's literally the only way to stand out right now. Because everybody is busting it open. Everybody. And is that working out for them? I don't think so. I don't think it is. You know? And a lot of these men are crazy, because another thing you got to look for, if a man is forcing you to prove yourself and to prove that you're worthy of his time and attention and prove that you're worthy to be taken out on a date, don't waste your energy. I mean, did you all see that post where the guy's asking the girl, what tools do you have to keep a man? Did you all see that post? That's what it feels like to most people. It's horrible idea to get a serious relationship when you're young because you're too naive. Trini girl give decent men a hard time. Driver's seat, okay. I don't know. I'm a Trini girl and my husband is a Trini man. So, I don't know. That is so funny though. Trini, who is that, y'all? Trini girls give Trini guys a hard time. Y'all, if I spill the tea on these Trini men, that's a whole nother video altogether, y'all. Y'all don't want me to spill the tea. Y'all don't want me to air out your dirty laundry, so, you know, keep quiet. Anyways, does anyone have any question before I go? I can probably hang around for a couple minutes before I end this live and head out. What do you think about these Facebook Live? I do not know if Super Chat is activated. I think that's something that I have to go do, because that's not something that I thought about, because I feel pretty comfortable doing the lives on Instagram, because, you know, YouTube is so public. Like, that's where you get the trolls, right? On YouTube. But I don't know, maybe I can get used to this. What do you all think? I can get used to this. I can definitely get used to this. Okay, so I'm hearing some crazy conspiracy theory stuff, and I don't know, maybe it's not true. They're like, oh, Facebook literally got deleted, blah blah blah. I'm like, I don't know. I don't think they got deleted. I mean, I think they got hacked, and I think the media is trying to play it off like if nothing's happened. But anyway, if the media is not trying to fearmonger you and keep you in a state of anxiety, and if the media is trying to reassure you, I promise you, it's a whole ass lie. All right. So no one has any questions? Okay. Did I get cut off? I'm not sure. Oh, now I see the comments coming in. Cause I think my internet went. Hey, what's wrong with Jamaican women? I don't know what's wrong with Jamaican women. What's wrong with driver's seat? I don't know. Like, I'm now seeing your comments. They just came in all at once. My chat is activated. Oh, okay, good. Because I was wondering if I had to go in there and figure it out. There's a man in the bedroom. Yeah, driver's seat. What are you doing in my bedroom? Get out. Someone said mine is acting up. Y'all, this is the Mercury retrograde. Where can you meet nice, fit, sexy Trini over 35? I don't know where to meet them. I don't know because, you know, not a lot going on. There isn't a lot going on right now with the whole pandemic. Okay, let me read this. I like how you said a while ago, closed mouths don't get fed. Ever since then, everything's changed. Chance? Oh, change in a good way. That's good. Yes, it's Mercury retrograde, y'all. That's why we have all this drama going on with and it's, you see, the thing is Mercury rules communication, um internet and stuff like that, travel. So you know you gotta be more vigilant around that time. Hey Tiffany. Oh, love that rainy. Tanty Merle at the Oval. Ooh, Tanty Merle. Oh my god. Y'all, what the hell is wrong with my sleeve? This, okay, this dress is really cute, y'all. Okay, and it's very granny chic, y'all. It literally feels and reminds me of a upholstery fabric. It really does, but I love it. I absolutely love it. Okay, now I don't see the comments anymore. So I don't know. I don't know what's going on. I hope I'm not frozen. It doesn't seem that way. Tantim. Close legs feel get. Are you in Trinidad doing this live stream? Why you wanna know? Why you wanna know driver's seat? When is your next Sheen haul? I just filmed it and I'm gonna try to upload it tomorrow because I'm taking a small break on the uploads right now on my other channel. So but yeah, right now I'm back down to one video a week. It's gonna go back up. Don't worry, it's gonna go back up next month because I have big plans next month. I can't wait to share with you ladies. You guys are gonna be super excited. All right, you guys are gonna love it. Some new things, not on this channel, on my other channel. All right, but I will be also I will be uploaded. I will also be creating a new tier on my Patreon, and that's where I'm going to basically give you all some insights, like behind the scenes stuff when it comes to networking and stuff like that. So that's what I want to share with you all. I don't want to share it publicly, not on YouTube, and definitely not on Facebook, because y'all, I heard they're selling our information on there right now. That's why it's down. Did you all hear that? Hear about? Okay, sorry. Did you all hear about the Trinidadian teen who was killed in Florida by an obsessed superintendent? I don't focus on those bad news. That's unfortunate, but no, I can't do anything about it. I can't do anything about it. Okay, I mean, that type of news is just designed just to extract energy, because you all know how I feel. I do believe we are definitely in a simulation, and this is an energy extraction matrix. It makes perfect sense, right? Oh my God, can't wait for the new tier. Yes, I'm going to create a new tier, and that's where all the spiritual stuff is going to go as well, because I know that not everybody who's following me, a lot of people are following television is fake, don't believe. Yes, exactly, it's fake. You do not know. Listen, if you were not there and you didn't see it yourself, don't believe it. Okay? Or just take it with a grain of salt. Because I remember when I was in Paris back in 2016. Me and my sister was in Paris, just chilling. It was a great day. We went to the Louvre and everything like that. About 2 p.m. in the afternoon, we were getting all these phone calls and all these messages coming in from back home in Trinidad, and our family were calling us, and they're like, "Oh my God, are you guys okay? We hope you're okay. Oh my God, what's going on?" I was like, "Yes, we're okay. What are you talking about? I'm scared. What are you talking about?" They're like, "Oh, we heard about the horrible flood in Paris, and the flood is so bad, blah blah blah." And I'm like, "What are you talking about? Like, we literally were all around Paris all day that day, and we didn't see a single flood, nothing." So that in 2016, that's when my eyes really opened, and I realized that the news is fake. It really is fake. So just be careful, ladies. And I guess the gentleman that's listening. See, this is why I don't do live on YouTube. Anyways, I don't know where to find women over 30, fit women over 35. In Trinidad, that is so funny. Oh my God. Well, good luck. Whatever you do, don't go on Tinder, just network. You know, when things are open up and you can go to events and stuff like that, those are great places to meet women, all right? And men too, for the ladies, all right? I am actually, I'm actually updating my event calendar based on, you know, based on my it's location based, obviously, because I don't think I'm going to be going to Europe anytime soon, but then again, that can change, all right? But I'm updating my event calendar, and I'm going to share it with you ladies when I can, when I'm done, all right? So, any questions? Google Mia Makano, okay. And I don't use Google. Listen, if you're still using Google as a search engine, child, All right, since no one is asking any questions, I think I'm going to end the live here. Like, honestly, I can't believe I've been here like 40 minutes. It feels like I've only been here for like 10 minutes. Did you finish your book yet? We're still reading. We're still reading the book. We're still reading it. We're still, give me a second. You watching? All right. Let me just recommend this book for you really, really quickly. Okay, this is the book right now, the Never Got a Collection. All right, the book that we're reading right now is Fate is Your Fortune. When we finish this book, we're going to read. I'm going to do a poll, and we're going to either read Power of the Pussy or Why Men Love Bitches or something like that. Is it that one? Either or. I'm going to do a poll, and whichever ones win, we're going to do that book. And it's going to be good, so make sure you sign up to the Patreon. And in order for you to get access to the book club, you have to purchase the study group tier. All right, the book club is done via Zoom every Sunday. And don't worry, if you miss it, we record all the meetings. All right. So, someone is already saying Power of the P. So either it's going to be either Power of the Pussy or Why Men Love Bitches. I think that's the book. All right. So after we're done, because next week we're going to finish Fate is Your Fortune, and then usually when I finish a book, I take a break, and then we're going to come back. Thanks, Cambridge. Thank you. You love the book by Sherry Argov. What book is that? I do not listen. I do not know who the author is. I'm just going by what you all recommended. I'm going by recommendation. Okay, and oh my God, thank you for liking the video. I appreciate that very much. Okay, I don't think there's any point in me sitting around here, because y'all, there are 42 of you all here, and nobody got a question to ask me. What's going on? What's popping? What's going on? Okay, this is my retainer, y'all. I'm wearing my retainer. Mighty Sparrow. All right. I just got here. I don't want to ask what was already asked. It's okay. Listening while studying. Okay, girl. Anyways, so since no one is asking, I'm going to end this live here, and I'll see you all. I'm going to see you guys again on the Patreon on Thursday. All right. I wanted to go live in the private group, but of course Facebook is down, so I don't know. We're gonna see how that works out. But y'all, I have been very dissatisfied with Facebook lately, because we have to wear our retainers for the rest of our lives. Yes, girl, yes. You gotta wear it. Because honestly, like every time I take it out to eat, and let's say I eat, and I'm so hungry right now, y'all. Let's say I eat, right? I will eat, and then literally when I put the retainers back on, they feel tight. So within that short space of time of eating, they move. Your teeth are constantly moving. So if you want your teeth to stay the same spot after your orthodontic treatment, you have to wear the retainers. So yeah, unfortunately, you have to. But for me, I have to wear it all the time for now. I think after a few months or whatever, I can wear it only at night. But I want to get a second pair of retainer just in case um, something goes wrong with this one, because I don't want to have to deal with that. Tiffany said I wear mine at night. Yeah, I have to wear mine all the time. So that's why my speech is funny. But anyways, small price to pay, right? Okay. I can't stand it. I have Invisalign. But they see the good thing about Invisalign, you can take it out. But that's one of the reasons why I didn't take Invisalign, because I didn't feel like I would have been disciplined enough to remember to put it back in. But yeah, so I was like, you know what, just give me the braces. Okay? But it literally is one of the best decisions I made, because I have so much confidence now with my teeth. Because I mean, if you all seen like my old videos on my other channel, you all, oh my god, child. I had this gap here, and then I had a gap here and another one here. It was a mess, y'all. And I lived my entire life with it, and it never bothered me. When it started bothering me was when I started doing YouTube, because the camera and all this lighting and everything like that is not forgiving at all. It is not. So thanks girl. Yeah. I was so self-conscious, and it was a source of so much insecurity for me. But that's why I decided to just go ahead and do it anyways. And at the end of the day, I'm on a level up journey as well. And all high value women have good teeth. I can't be walking around with jacked up teeth. That's not cute. I don't want to close my gap in the middle of my teeth, but I want to close the gap and reshape. Okay. Um, I would recommend that you close the gap, because I know a lot of people think that gaps are cute or whatnot, but just close it, girl. Close it. I don't see wealthy wives with gaps. That's just me. But again, you just do you. Just do. If you think that you absolutely do not want to, you don't have to take my advice. All right. Right? You made me get my teeth right. Okay, girl. Because you all saw where I came from. You all saw my journey. It was a journey. It definitely was a journey. But honestly, I know that a lot of people, especially in the Black community, they think gaps are cute and whatnot. But if you get an orthodontic treatment, you might as well just close it, and I'll tell you why you should close it. The older you get, the wider that gap is going to get. The older you get, the wider the gap is going to get, and the worse your teeth is going to get. With every bite, it becomes worse. So this is why people can tell, like scientists can tell how old you are by looking at your teeth. They can tell your age by looking at your teeth. And if your teeth is aging you, I mean, your teeth will snitch on you. Like when it comes to leveling up, you gotta fix your teeth, girl. It's not cute because as you get older, your teeth space is out more. Exactly. Thank you. It is not cute. You think it's cute. It's cute when you're young, but y'all, my teeth were cute when I was young. They were cute. When I got older and I was looking at my teeth on camera in the mirror, I was like, I don't remember my teeth being like this. When I did the research, I realized that, as you get older, your teeth gets worse. And especially when you're in my age group, I'm in my 40s, there are a lot of people in my country walking around with really bad teeth, bad teeth. And you can tell, and you can tell their age by just looking at their teeth, because a younger person, even if they have like an overbite or something like that, it's not that bad. But as you get older, it gets worse. With every single bite, it gets worse. So this is why I recommend that you close the gap. I know you think it's cute and everything like that, but girl, that gap is going to get wider and wider as you get older. You're probably still in your 20s if you're listening. All right? And your teeth is constantly moving. And one thing that I used to get a lot were headaches. And I didn't understand why I was getting all these headaches. I thought there was something wrong with me. I thought I was sick. Even when I go to the doctor, they would say like there's nothing wrong with me. And the reason why I was getting all those headaches was because of my teeth, my jaw, the way my jaw was that was causing me my headaches. All right, and I didn't just had like gaps, I had like an overjet. My teeth was like overlapping the bottom teeth, and they were sticking out. Like I would bite. Y'all, it was a mess, y'all. I kid you not, when I got the braces in, like literally like 2 weeks after or less after getting the braces, no more headaches, no more. The only time I get headaches now is when I'm on a coffee withdrawal. But I used to get headaches all the time. I used to go through this. Give me a second. I would go through these really, really quickly. Really, really quickly. Like I would have like these, I would have like paracetamol, aspirin. I would even have like ibuprofen for like the really, really bad days, because I was constantly getting headache, and I had no idea it was because of my teeth. So close a gap. Close a gap. But again, that's my advice. You don't have to follow it. You just do you, y'all. Do you. As long as you're happy, just do you, girl. You don't have to worry about what I say. But anyways, y'all, I gotta go. It's almost an hour. I gotta go find some food. I gotta go eat. So I'll talk to you all soon, okay? Bye, y'all.